Bonafide Hustler here, and we're going to start off another general reselling slash flipping vlog. It starts with an awesome flip that I have someone coming by like right now to come pick it up. What's going on, guys and gals? Chris the Bonafide Hustler comes to you live from the inside of my house, and we're about to go outside and sell a $70 bike that I found from Facebook Marketplace. I rode it for a little bit, and it's just a novelty type bike that I'm not really attached to anymore. So we're gonna move this thing. I picked it up probably 3.5 months ago, rode it a little bit here and there. It's kind of cool, but not that cool, and it takes up a lot of space. So this was $70 on Facebook Marketplace, and I think we can flip it today for $275. I really wanted to hold out for 500 bucks, but we got someone that's willing to pay $275 cash. I think that's what he said, and we're gonna go get this thing sold. It's actually outside the front door right now. Yes, and you can see it right there. So that is a felt Guapo Cruiser, El Guapo Cruiser, 3-speed hub, 24-inch wheels, really fat tires, as you can see. It's a really interesting looking bike. And it's like a beach cruising kind of bike. Now here in Austin, we have some flat areas, cool, and we got some hills, but if you live in, let's say, Florida or a boardwalk in California, for example, or something like that, this might be of real big interest to you to have a really cool cruiser bike. So this is a 3-speed cruiser bike made by Felt Bicycles, and it's gonna be the first flip of the video today. I hope the guy comes with a truck or something, because it's the kind of bike you don't want to disassemble. You kind of want to take it in one piece, but who knows what these people will show up in. It's crazy. But yeah, this is where the vlog starts. You can follow me on Instagram at the Bonafide Hustler, and you can also get the free money making guide that I'll teach you some items to start looking out for that you can start flipping for more money. And these items are predominantly used that you can find at garage sales and thrift stores and Facebook Marketplace. Go get that guide. It's the first link down below. Yes, this El Guapo Cruiser is quite the looker when it comes to a cruiser bike. It's very cool looking, very unique. It's all original except for this aftermarket rack that was put on the back. And yeah, it's a little sad to see it go, because I really wish I could get 500 bucks for it. But it's time to get this thing sold and make some money and reflip that money into better things. I think the person's here. Yep, there's a truck. Let's get it sold. All right, it's in the back of that truck. Got $275 cash, $205 profit. That's nice. The best part about it, strangely enough, is the fact that he paid me in a bunch of 10s and a 5, which is like perfect garage sale money. I mean, look at all these 10s. Usually it's like 2 100s and a 50 and all that stuff. I got garage sale money. I love it. We're at the next day, and I just got done with working out, and we have someone interested in a bike that was found on the previous vlog. So I picked up this bike about 2 weeks ago. I paid 40 bucks for it, listed it for 250, and then someone offered me 200. It looks like cash, so I think we're gonna take it, and here is the bike. It's a pretty good bike, and I knew it when I found it that it was gonna sell for good money. It's a Trek Wahoo 24. This is a kid's bike, and it's in pretty good condition. Now new, these are about 450 to about 550 bucks. The only thing that I had to undo on this bike was that rusty chain right there. As you can kind of see it, the chain was rusty, and it's still a little rusty, but it works fine now. Everything works really good on this bike. The brakes work well, shifters work well, but it's a kid's bike. The seat was all the way up here when I found it, so we put the seat all the way down. But yeah, good brand, you know, good model, 24-inch kids bike, which is an absolute must-have if your kid's growing up. You definitely would go through this size at some point. And I think we can move it for 200 bucks. So yeah, I'm excited about this flip right here. Also later today, we should be able to sell these two kind of steel drip tables, kind of a urban contemporary kind of looking thing that I found at a garage sale for 20 bucks on the last vlog. We should be able to get these things sold for 120. And the funny thing is, I've had so many people reach out for these tables. Probably could have listed them for 150, but it's all good. I think the person's here, by the way, to get the bike. Let's get this thing sold. Okay, the person's about to pull off. It was really quick, like 20 seconds, and we have 200 cash right here. Good transaction, quick. God, that's like probably the quickest one I've had in a long time. Yeah, super quick transaction. My gosh, 200 bucks cash right there. Some bikes to bucks. We'll see where the rest of this vlog takes us. All right, so I decided to go thrifting for a second. There's a Savers. I picked up this SLD202 Technics turntable, and I think it has an Audio Technica needle on it. This thing should resell for like 100 bucks locally. Picked it up for 17 bucks out the door. Okay, I think the lady just pulled up to pick up these tables. Just got done with the bike ride, so yeah, it's time to get these things sold. Okay, she just put it in the back of her Lexus, and we got 120 cash right here. So we made 100 bucks on that flip, and I found that table thingy on the last vlog, which was 2 weeks ago from this vlog. So I went thrifting today and I totally forgot my phone, which is crazy because I couldn't show you what I found except for right now. I only went to like 4 thrift stores. I was going down to the Springs with my dog so I could give my dog a little bit of water time. But at a thrift store today for around 16 bucks out the door, got these Hoka Clifton 9s right here in a really interesting colorway. Now, Hoka Cliftons or On Cloud running shoes, all that kind of stuff. The interesting thing about these two brands is that you can honestly triple list them. So you can list them on eBay, you can list them on Facebook Marketplace, and for me, Craigslist. And I find that the local markets are very receptive to both On Cloud running shoes and the Hoka line as well. The Clifton and the Bondi line is the most popular Hoka shoes that you can buy. So those are really advisable to list them locally as well. I think I could get about 60 to maybe 75 for those on eBay, maybe. But I do think we can get them moved for like 40 to 50 locally as well. And then I shipped off something that sold last night. I didn't even take an offer on it. Someone just bought it outright. Although there was a best offer kind of option on there. I don't even know why people buy stuff like outright and don't even try to offer something. It's kind of crazy. But it was a $10 bag that I found at a garage sale about 5 weeks ago, or maybe 6 weeks ago in my neighborhood. And this was a $10 Chrome Industries Falcon messenger bag. Now, the person that bought it was from New York. And to no surprise, it's a very big kind of messenger bag capital of the country, I would say. And the Falcon bag is kind of like a discontinued model. So I shipped that thing off today. We sold it for 150 bucks, bags to bucks. That reminds me, I'm actually building a garage sale guide right now hopefully in time for the community-wide garage sale season. This guide's gonna break down all of the secrets of a near 3-decade love that I have for garage sales. So yeah, I'm gonna be breaking down all the stuff to have you make big wins at garage sales, down to the negotiation, down to scouting the best garage sales, how to do it, items to look for, how to really make it count. So I'm trying to figure out what to call this guide. I've already started building the guide, but I wanna figure out what to call it. Do you have any suggestions down below? Comment down below, what should I call it? I don't want to call it garage sales to bucks. I could call it that, but I don't know. I kind of want to call it something crazy like Cheddar Weather's cheat sheet or Cheddar cheat sheet or something weird, but I don't know. Or how to make money from garage sales. I could just keep it really basic. I don't, help me figure this out. Comment down below. Okay, behind me is a lady. She's taking off. I met her for Facebook Marketplace or off of Facebook Marketplace to buy this Trek 7.1. or 7.2 FX. This is a urban commuter hybrid bike. Just bought it for 60 bucks. It's in really good shape. And I think we can get this thing resold. The last time I resold this bike, it was $250. So maybe I'll ask $300 on it. I don't know. This is in really good shape, this one. But I'm gonna throw it in the back of the SUV. And yeah, little bikes to bucks. I found it, $100 asking price off of Facebook Marketplace, offered 60. Pick it up right now. Got it. Someone's going crazy. Someone's making a bunch of noise. It's ruining my vlog. Okay, now we're at the part of the vlog where I think only 2 hours has passed since I got that blue bike. And I was doing some work at home. I look at Facebook Marketplace, semi-often, and I found another bike that's pretty cool off of Nextdoor of all places. So I'm gonna go try to pick this thing up. I think it's 100 bucks, and I think it's a specialized women's mountain bike, disc brakes, I think 29-inch wheels, $100. It's definitely worth my time to go check it out. These oftentimes sell between $300 and $400. If it's a specialized 29-inch wheel, front suspension, disc brake mountain bike, it's probably going to be around a $300 to $400 sale. So I'm going to go at least look at it and check it out. Now the problem is it's 26 minutes away from my house, but I think it's worth the time investment to go check this thing out. Just pulled up and it looks like the bike is way over there, as you can see. So yeah, the bike needs to be cleaned up, but I think it's a specialized Jinx 29, and a Jinx 29 will go between 300 and 400. So it does need new tubes, but I have the tubes at the house. It's probably gonna need about 30 minutes, new tubes, clear off all the dirt, and I think it could be a good sell. Worth my time for sure. It's a hot day, and I'm back at the Hustler Casa. These bikes are upside down. One is right there, and one is right here. The very first steps, as Bikes to Bucks 2.0 would tell you, is you gotta inflate the tires. Now I plan to work on these tomorrow, or at least evaluate them tomorrow, but the very first steps, always inflate the tires. When I come back tomorrow and check out the bikes, I'm just gonna see if the tires hold air. Further along in the day, and I think we got someone coming by to check out a item that I got right before I went to California. This item is somewhere over here. Oh my gosh, we got all kinds of stuff. I still have a little bit of stuff left to go. This item is sitting over here. I have a pile of stuff that I need to actually put in a box. It's this, not the entire camera, but just the body for 40 bucks. I bought this, plus that awesome Tamron lens, plus another lens for 20 bucks at a garage sale about 2 vlogs ago. But we're just gonna sell the body right here. It's untested. And the person that sold it to me said it worked the last time they messed with it, they just lost the charger. So this here for 40 bucks, I think is a good deal. I'll make my money back. And then this lens, I think is like $80 to $100 resale right here all day. So we're gonna detach this and get it sold. And it's a local sale too, so that's even better. Person's here somewhere. Let's get it sold. Is it right there? Pretty simple camera. 1 minute later, we have 40 bucks. It looks like we got some cameras to bucks on that one. Okay, so I woke up, I don't know, 15 minutes ago, and we are at the very next day. I think I'm gonna do 2 porch pickups today, maybe even 3, but I think 2, and I might be on a mountain biking ride, so I have to put these things out. But one of the items is sitting right here. For 14 bucks out the door, at a Goodwill about 3 weeks ago, I bought these 2 Cavaness, or also known as Cav Pro, but they're CavannessPaddles.com. And these are bent shaft paddles. They're really neat and they're beautiful looking. They're very light and they are made of wood or some kind of composite material. But there's a pair of them right here. I found them at a Goodwill. And I think these are gonna sell today for about 100 or 120 cash under the doormat. The second item is this grinder right here. Now it has coffee beans in the actual receptacle right there, but it can grind all kinds of random things and it has an adjustment screw in the back. This was $10 at a garage sale. I think we're gonna move this on porch pickup for 150 bucks. Yeah, it's a pretty nice looking grinder. It's also Sunday on this vlog and I'm about to go ride my mountain bike and on the trails, but we gotta see this one garage sale right here. Who knows if it's gonna be any good. I try to see a garage sale or 2 every Sunday. Sometimes they really pay off. That's a nice jacket. How much are how much are jackets? All right, so total score. 3 bucks, TI-84 plus silver edition calculator right here. Looks pretty good. Now I'll test it out at the house with 4 AAA batteries. But this calculator right here should resell for about 40, maybe 50 bucks locally. Especially when the school year starts, people start looking for these. Yeah, it's in good condition. Everything is there. It's got the little bumper things on the back right there. You can kind of see them. So it's like a little anti-slip things. Those are good. The screen does not appear to be damaged in any way. And we also have the little anti-slip pads on the back of this too. So something that you definitely want to look for. It's not like a deal killer, but you know, it's something you would want to look for just a little bit. By far the best score was this $20 genuine leather garment right here. It's so awesome. Size 44, so it's like a medium suede, beautiful jacket, 20 bucks. I could probably sell this in my booth for like 150 to 180 because it's so unique and it's just a perfect looking garment. So this garment alone made the entire, visit to that garage sale worth it right there. And the suede is in awesome condition. There are no imperfections anywhere on here. Back from the ride, all sweaty, but let's see if we got cash payment. Well, the stuff is not outside the front door, I'll tell you that much. But let's see if we got some cash under the mat for the coffee grinder. And that should be about 150. And let's see how much we got for the paddles. I think it's 100, maybe 120, but let's take a look. I told the people to put them in 2 different locations. So that way someone wouldn't be like putting money under the mat and then finding money under the mat, So let's take a look. Okay, we got money under the mat right here. That's good. I like that. Probably 150. It looks like every bit of 150. Let's make sure. Yeah, that's 150 for sure. Told the other guy to put money under here. Let's take a look. Oh man, we have money under there too. No, that was for the paddles and that's $100. So yeah, made 85 on those paddles right there. Pretty good. And on this one we made 140 because it was a $10 coffee grinder. The coffee grinder is not something that you see every day. It was cast iron. It was pretty cool. I think it was called like a number 2 or number 5. It was pretty neat. And I put it in the booth for 150 and then I listed it locally for 150. So I had to go to the actual booth to go get that thing yesterday and bring it home. The paddles are some outdoor items to bucks, so that was a good flip right there. And then we might even have a chance of getting some record players to bucks because I have someone coming, I think soon, to check out a record player that I bought 3 days ago for, gosh, I don't even know how much I paid for this thing. I can't remember, but I think I showed it on this vlog. And I think we're gonna be able to move that thing for 120 bucks. And then after that, we have someone coming for a electric guitar that I picked up yesterday at a garage sale. And that guitar was free. It was just garage sale leftovers. And I found this like Epiphone guitar, which I can show you right now, actually. I tested it out on the Dan Electro amp right there. And this is the guitar right here. This is an Epiphone S series, like a Stratocaster, but it's probably likely made in the 80s or the 90s. It's pretty cool. It's kind of cream colored. So it's an Epiphone. I listed it for 80 bucks. Needs an E string, and also the pickup switch isn't working perfectly. So, you know, I figured for 80 bucks, someone will want it. And yeah, we have someone coming today to pick this thing up in an hour. I think somebody's here for one of these items. I'm not sure which one, but I think someone's coming up. I'm not sure which one though. We're selling 2 items at like the same time. Okay, we got someone pulling up in a Tundra right here. I made 2 appointments for 11 o'clock, so I don't know if this is the girl or the guy. I'm not sure, but I think there's a guy that wants the turntable and there's a girl that wants the guitar, something like that. That was for the record player. We sold it for $120. I made it 100 bucks on that one. We got a Venmo on that, but it was found, I think on this vlog, found it at Savers like 3 days ago. I can't remember what I paid for it though. I think it was, I don't even know, 12, 15 bucks? I don't, you know, I buy stuff at such a rapid rate that I just cannot keep up with some of the buy prices. I just know that this stuff is worth a ton of money afterwards. So that's why sometimes I don't remember the prices exactly. Oh, are you scratching the post while I made some money from the guy in the Tundra? Are you scratching that post while I made that cheddar from the guy in the Tundra? Some record players to bucks, but I think the person now is coming for the guitar and they should be coming in about 3 minutes. So we're gonna get this guitar outside and hopefully make a sale. I think the research shows that this guitar is probably an 80s guitar, maybe even a 90s guitar, but it is pretty cool. I mean, but I'm not, you know, I realize that there's some things that are needing to be replaced, probably that pickup switch right there, E string, and it has to be fully tested out, which I can do a little bit of, but still, when I figured out that this pickup switch is compromised, then, you know, we'll see what happens with the rest of it. Okay, I think the person is pulling up right now. We'll get this thing sold. Yeah, but I don't know. We're further along in the day, and it's time to sell a bike. Man, this might actually be the 5th thing I'm selling today. Actually, it might be the 6th thing, because I have someone coming over to pick up some On Roger tennis/pickleball shoes. But before that, I think a girl is coming to come look at a Specialized Vita hybrid bike. Now, I bought this as a 3-bike deal, and I'm already way ahead of where I need to be because I already sold 2 of the 3 bikes. So this one's basically pure profit. We're gonna try to move it for 180 on Venmo, and I think it's sitting on the rack over there, and we're gonna take it down, put some air in the tires, make sure it's good, and then get it sold in like less than 25 minutes. So that's the next task today. So here's the bike. It's really nothing special. It's a Specialized hybrid, and it's kind of a leftover from the deal. But yeah, we're gonna move this for 180 cash today. It's got 700 times, I think, 20 or 32C tires, good for cement and crushed gravel paths. Got rapid fire shifters. It's got some scrapes and some whatever, but there's no dings on this bike. It's an aluminum frame, so it's relatively light. And I think we can move it for 180 today. Looks like the person's here. Okay, she took it for a spin. She paid me 180 Venmo. I feel like I'm roasted right now. I just came back from the Springs, but yeah, 180 Venmo. We're done there, and then we got to sell those shoes and possibly even another bike in like an hour. Gosh, it could be 7 or 8 flips that are local today. That would be crazy. I'll show you the bike. So that's a $100 bike that hopefully will sell for $275 today. That should be the last sale of the day. That is one of 2 bikes that we bought. That should be the last sale of the day. That is one of 2 bikes that we bought. One's a purple one, one's that light blue one. So this one should sell for $275 today. The other one I think will sell for like $300 or so. Okay, sold it for $275 on a Venmo. So I think that's the last sale of today. Hopefully it is. I mean, I don't want to say hopefully because like it would be great to make more sales, but that seems to be, that's probably going to be the last sale of today. We're already like 5 o'clock in the evening. So we made a $175 profit on that bike right there. Oh yeah, that's a Specialized roll. I've been talking about that for quite a while. And it's a really good like cruiser/hybrid bike that you can buy. They have like step-through frame ones, which are pretty popular. So you can oftentimes get into those for like $100 or less and sell them for like $250 or more, depending on the trim. And also while I was at the Springs today, got a cha-ching on the phone, and that means something on eBay sold, and it's this Rochand juicer for like a grapefruit or an orange. It's pretty neat, made of like some alloy or steel material. Pretty cool. This was a $10 find at the garage sale, sold for $80 eBay. I thought it would be the last sale of the day, but this is a possibility that this is the last sale of the day. This is some platform Doc Martens that I bought at Savers, I think, I don't know, about 2 weeks ago, actually before California, maybe 3 weeks ago. I bought these for, I want to say $10, and then listed them for $70. I think we might have someone coming for $70 cash for these platform Doc Martens These are leather, size 6, and they're looking pretty good. Look at that.
Yeah, they're definitely a lot more comfortable.
They're walking away with some Docs. I'm walking away with some Shoes to Bucks. I cut the person a deal, the kiddo a deal. They were size 6, and so the lady offered me 60, which is $10 less than 70, and I said yes, because that kid was really happy, and that made my day. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the last flip of the day, and I think I'm gonna end the vlog here, edit it tomorrow, and get it out to you guys. If you enjoy these vlogs and you're learning a thing or two, I thought we had a great diversity in this vlog. I mean, although we had some bike stuff, whatever, but I like the diversity kind of stuff. And something sold in the booth today. I got like 22 bucks. I don't even know what it is, but oh, actually I know it's an RC buggy that I think I paid $3 for at a garage sale, and I moved it for 22 or 21.60 something or whatever. I don't ever cover the stuff that sells in the booth sometimes, but I remember seeing it like an hour ago on the sales sheet. So, all right, that's where the vlog ends. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy. Goodbye.